welcome to the Peach State Showdown. I'm Sylvester Williams, joined by Marcus Burnett as we get ready for some exciting basketball. Today we'll have Lincoln Academy taking on Action Sports Academy, and we'll start off with the tip. Lincoln Academy, they'll be wearing the Nike uniforms. They'll be in all blue with the white trim and the white numbers. Action Sports Academy, they'll be in white with the navy blue numbers and the red letters on the top. We'll move it over and get things started. Jones will work it down to Cisco. In the middle, he'll lay it up and he'll be fouled. Go to the line, that'll be Sissoko. Mule Sissoko. Sissoko. We'll get that name right as we get a little bit deeper into the broadcast.
Will be a lot easier for us to get that name right than it will be for Action Sports Academy to contend with Sissoko there on the inside. Three guys around him. He's probably going to see a lot of that throughout this contest.
Sissoko will go to the line for the first free throw. No good. Big man shot it long. Second free throw in and out. He wasn't living right. Now we'll push it up court. Arrington will have it. Arrington sends it over to Savo. Savo sets up his offense. Savo sends it over to Shabazz. Now they'll move it back across court to Raynaud. Raynaud back to Savo. Savo with the long shot. No good. It'll roll out. Which way will it stay? And it'll go the other way. It'll be Lincoln Academy ball. Full court pressure from Action Sports Academy. Bringing it up court is Jones. Marion Jones drops it off. They'll get it back. They'll pick it up and they'll send it back out to Jones. Jones will work off the pick. Jones sends it over in the corner. They'll move it back around to Garang. Now Jones has it one more time. Jones wants to set his offense up. Trap coming. He'll dribble past the trap. Kicks it back on the wing. They'll send it back around. Good ball movement from Lincoln. And it'll go out of bounds.
Like how Myron Jones is sort of steadying the ship early on. They were doing a good job of moving the ball.
Three ball to get it going. Splash, bottom of the net. Marion Jones knocks down the early three. Action Sports Academy. Raynaud, he'll hand it off to Arrington. Now Arrington sends it over to Shabazz. Shabazz back to Arrington. 2-3 zone. Now they're going to drop back to man. Nope. They'll stay in the 2-3 zone. Oh, tried to throw it. End up going high and out of bounds, and it'll be Lincoln Academy ball. 3-0 game. Early going. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. We're here on SUV TV. Get it inside. Nice spin move working on the baseline. Powers his way up and in. 2 points.
That's just a bull in the China shop play right there. And they're going to make sure they have a steady dosage of Sissoko throughout this one.
Sissoko knocking down the easy two. Three ball, step right into it, knock it down. Good. Kenneth Savo for three.
That three ball is going to have to be an equalizer for ASA in this one.
Feeling the pressure. And he'll pull it out and they'll set back up the offense. Damian Ball. Damian with the crossover. Damian kicks it over to Jones. Jones with the three ball, no good. Rebound brought down. Big man goes back up and goes up hard. Give him 2 points. Mule Sissoko. Nice spin in the lane, but he'll lose it. Ball on the ground. Lincoln Academy will get it. Now Lincoln Academy pushing it up court. Jones lay in, no good. Rebound brought down by Arrington. Ahmad Arrington. He'll take up his time and set up his offense. Now they're going to go man-to-man defense. Sending them back around, sending it in the corner to Shabazz. Shabazz playing with it in the corner. And it'll be foul.
I think a tough thing you're going to find for Action Sports Academy in this one, just given the size inside for Lincoln Prep, is how do they draw enough attention and kick out to some open shots. They don't want to fall in love with quick threes, but it's going to be tough, just like that last possession. You saw that spin move, but where do you go with that shot when you got two guys that are 6'10 and 6'9 apiece and they're waiting on you?
In there waiting like two twin towers. Here we go, 3-ball, thought he was fouled, didn't get it. Rebound brought down by Lincoln. Now Jones will push it. Jones will get it up court. It'll go off the hands of Harano. Sissoko. I think it's Sissoko.
Yep.
Sissoko,
correct. The Sissoko brothers.
Now Shabazz, he'll send it over to Art Arrington. Arrington trying to figure out that zone. Lincoln Prep kind of playing a matchup 2-3. Now they're dropping to the man when coach calls out man. Oh, nice block from the back, but he called foul. I thought he got all ball.
I think Myron Jones is in agreement with you.
Ahmad Arrington, he'll go to the line and shoot 2. First free throw is good.
Now, regardless of the matchup on paper, all coaches want to see their team hit free throws, but for Action Sports Academy, they're a mandate. They have to be able to knock their free throws down here in this one.
Free throws win ball games.
And I think don't be surprised it's too early now, but if you're Action Sports Academy and you keep this thing close enough, when the time becomes right, don't be surprised if we see a hack of Sissoko. Sissoko.
Very well could be. He is 0 for 2 from the line. So if that's the man you're going to foul, that's the one you want to foul. Ball will go out of bounds. George Davey tried to save it, couldn't get to it in time. It'll be Lincoln Academy ball. Now Bow bring it up court. Damian Bow. Fancy dribbling up top. Attacking the hole. And he did not get his feet set in time, so they're going to call blocking call. And they're going to count the basket. I would have gave him the charge on that one. I thought he got his feet set in time.
Taking a look at the replay, it's a bang-bang call, but I would agree with you. I know we have the privilege of slowing it down and looking at it, but I say your assessment is correct, just looking there at the replay. But Damian Ball able to get the benefit of the doubt.
Terrence Coates will get the rebound. Didn't get the foul, at least he'll get the rebound on that one. Action, they'll set up the 3, in and out. Rebound brought down by Moulay. Now Jones will set his offense up. Jones with the bounce pass on the inside. Oh, he tried to get the two-hand flush, and he was fouled going up. Harana Sissoko. I'll go to the line, and he'll shoot 2. First free throw, no good. Second free throw counted. Three-ball launched off the front of the rim, no good. Now Lincoln Prep wants to push it up court. Worked off the pick, didn't need it. Three-ball launch from the outside, good. Count the basket. Harana Sissoko.
It's tough for him to knock that shot down, but it's the lesser of two evils if you're Action Sports Academy. I'll take my odds with him shooting threes versus contending in the paint.
Jumper no good. Now Lincoln is up and pushing. They'll have a man open down court. He'll catch it, corral it, put it up. 2 points. Orana Sissoko knocks down the 2, and we got a timeout for Action Sports. Coach wants to sit and think this one over for a while.
He does that as if to say, yeah, I can knock down the 3, but it's not mutually exclusive. I can get right here on the inside and finish, thereby running the floor.
Love to see your players run the floor and get out there in front of the break. See the big man, 6'8" forward, out there running the floor.
And we talked about it the other night there at that broadcast, just your interior players, they can get anywhere from 6 to 8 points per game simply by rim running consistently throughout the course of a game.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you look at it, Action Sports Academy, for the most part, now it's an 11-point deficit. They've done a good job of just staying in striking distance and being able to kind of slow Lincoln Prep up just enough, but Lincoln Prep threatening to change that as we speak.
Minute and 49 to go in the first period. Action Sports will have it. They'll move it around, trying to get their offense set up. Figure out which way they want to attack this zone defense. Kick it on the outside. 3-ball. Splash! Kenneth Savo is his second 3 on the night.
That's how you respond out of the timeout. We mentioned they don't have to be 3 happy, but they're going to have to hit a few in order to get this one. Savo appears ready.
Working, posted on the inside, turn around, no good. They're going to get him on a foul going up.
That's a tough break for ASA right there. I mean, if there was a foul call, last thing you want is a late one to come in when you think you've actually been able to defend Sissoko inside.
Mm-hmm. Did a pretty good job of interior defense down there, and they only get the late foul. First free throw off the front of the rim, no good. 0 for 3 from the line tonight. Make it 1 for 4. 16-7. Lincoln Prep on top. Just under 1 minute to go. Hard take to the lane. He got fouled. And we'll shoot 2. Ahmad Ayrton will go to the line and shoot.
So the recipe to success for Action Sports Academy is not a science, but you look at a couple things early on. They're going to have to create and knock down their three-point opportunities. Also going to have to probe the defense enough and attack enough to get some trips to the free throw line, be able to score and kind of minimize that length inside for Lincoln Prep on the offensive side of things.
Second free throw coming up. This one's no good. That's a travel. Couldn't regain his balance after the rebound, and he took that extra step. The referee nailed him on the travel call. .45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Score 16-8. 8-point lead for Lincoln Academy. Send it over the top. Floater on the inside, give him 2 points. Terrence Coates. Terrence with a nice move and the floater in the lane. Oh, threw it up too high. Tried to get it to Malay Sissoko. Did not work.
So ASA in a good spot right here, just down 6. Had a chance to pull even closer here as we approach the end of the first quarter.
29 seconds to go. Thought about the three-pointer. 9 seconds to go. Arrington will have it. Arrington spins, goes to the basket, contested, no good. And here we are at the end of the first quarter. The score, 16-10, 16-10. Lincoln Academy on top of Action Sports Academy.
Introducing Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's Sports Motion Analysis, powered by Dartfish, giving parents and young athletes frame-by-frame feedback on how to minimize injury and maximize performance. Upload your videos, visit our clinic, or let our specialists come to you. No matter the sport you play, Children's helps young athletes take their game to the next level.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people.
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast.
Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My adults will be the best in 4 years.
Back, start of the second quarter here at the Peach State Showdown. Score 16-10, Lincoln Academy on top of Action Sports Academy. Action Sports will get it at the start of the quarter. Feeling the pressure out front, man-to-man defense. Nope. Yep, man-to-man defense, a lot of switching on that man-to-man D. Action Sports kicks it back out, pump fake, he'll go to the lane, they'll send it back out. Get it back to Arrington, wants to get things set up. Arrington being the floor general. Arrington moves it over. Now Rayner goes to the lane, no good. Rebound brought down by Turner. Now Jones is going to push it up court. Jones feeling the pressure, he got fouled. Foul will be called on Travis Rayner.
I think if you're Action Sports, you do want to be relatively opportunistic on the defensive end, but you also want to save those fouls for the interior, for the play of those post players for Lincoln Prep.
Got it to him in the corner. He'll go baseline, kicks it back up to Sicko. Now they'll move it back around. Marion Jones pulls and knocks down the three.
My fault, Sly. I was just saying I don't think he's touched rim on either one of his three-point makes.
Second three on the night for Marion Jones. Straight cotton. Savo sends it over to Arrington. Back to Dennis. Now Shabazz now. Back over to Savo. Savo comes up short. Rebound put up in. 2 points. Kyle Dennis. Kyle Dennis for two.
Like Dennis's activity on the rebound there and got it up quickly before the shot blockers could get to it.
Ball slapped out of bounds. We'll stay down this way. Bo going to the lane. Bow. Damian Bow for two. Nifty move inside the lane to control his body and get 2 points. Working it on the inside. Layup block. And
Big fella blocked that as if to say, you got me the last time.
Say, I let one sneak by. I'm not going to let too many sneak by on me tonight. All right, had to get some substitutions in the game, make sure they were in there. Now referee will let it start for real. Here we go. Action Sports taking it out. They'll get in the corner to Savo, no good. Rebound brought down by Shabazz. Ibrahim Shabazz for 2.
Now you try not to be ultra critical. Still realizing these guys are at a point in their career where they're still developing, but there's no way in the world those guards should be able to get that type of rebound given the size, the length, and what Lincoln Prep has on the floor. And it's safe to say Coach Lippman is of that same opinion. Not too happy as he called that timeout.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how big you are. If you don't box out, you defeat the whole purpose of rebounding. Got to box out. Got to put a body on somebody.
You can see early on with Lincoln Prep. I mean, they're not the type of ASA is not the type of team that's just going to lay down because of the airport test, because of the size inside. They've already stuck around and stayed in striking distance up to this point. I think Coach Lippman knows we cannot let them get the 50-50 balls or out-hustle us on the boards, because if we do, we'll certainly be in trouble.
All right, Lincoln Prep will break it in. And Myron Jones will push it up court. He'll cross the timeline and hand it off to Turner. Turner working on the perimeter. Turner. And they're going to call blocking. They're going to call it on the floor. Yeah, they called it on the floor. Well, no, Turner's going to the line. Turner looks like he wants to shoot free throws. They gave him the basket. Wow, I thought that was on the floor. I guess that goes to show me not to be thoughting. Free throw good. He gets 3 the hard way. Fouled as he went underneath the basket, and he'll go to the line. Jalen Roper will go to the line, and Jalen will shoot 2. Tried to go baseline. Wanted to take advantage of the fact that Sissoko was not in the game, the main shot blocker on this team.
Nice backdoor cut there, and then cashes in on both freebies.
Score 24-16, 5 minutes to go in the half. We got a foul out front. Looks like it was hand checking.
And so now, not a ton of time left in this second quarter, but again, talked about the need to save those fouls on the inside where you need them more. They're fouling guys, 25, 30 feet from the basket.
Damian Ball knocks down the free throw. Anytime you waste a foul out that far, that 25 foot from the free throw foul, from the basket foul, that's one of those ones that give the coaches gray hairs.
Yeah, man. And that's tough, even if you don't have a 6'10" guy on the inside that you're going to need a couple of those fouls for. That's just period, let alone with the size that Lincoln Prep has inside.
Working, trying to get it up on the inside, and it doesn't fall, but he'll go to the line and he'll shoot 2. Jalen Roper. Jalen's came in the game and been very aggressive, trying to get to the basket. First free throw, can't find it. Jalen go to the line for number 2. Ooh. Jalen came up way short on number 2. Got to bend his knees, get some more lift.
Yeah, we'll blame free throw number 2 on that hawk outside, man.
Yeah.
It's cold enough to be a scapegoat.
Nice crossover, straight to the lane. Nice shovel pass up underneath, and the 2-hand put down. Moulet. Cisco. Great assist from Myron Jones to drop it off to his big man. Going baseline, going attacking the big man, doesn't get it, but Savo is Johnny on the spot. Kenneth Savo follows it up for 2. Sissoko has it on the baseline. He's fouled. And Sissoko will go to the line, and he will shoot 2. It has been a hard day from the free throw line for Sissoko. He's 1 for 4. Let's see what he does now. Can't seem to find the range. And he can't knock that one down either. 28-18, 28-18. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Attacking the basket is Salvo. He doesn't get it. Pushing it out his ball. 3 ball in the corner. No good. He gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Nice hard layup. Moulay. Sissoko. Coming off the screen, 3 ball front of the rim. Sissoko gets the rebound, and we'll go the other way. Spin move, now he'll bring it back. Taj Anderson. Taj, this is his first game playing. Recent transfer, recently came in to Lincoln Academy. This is his first game playing for Lincoln. Ball tipped away, going the other way. Jalen Roper. Jalen lays it in. Easy 2 points for Jalen Roper.
Nice coast-to-coast finish there for Roper as they try to make sure this thing stays at single digits going into halftime.
Oh, and he got fouled going up. He'll go back to the free throw line and get 2 more.
As we take a look at the finish there on that last coast-to-coast play for Action Sports.
Jalen Roper has been aggressive since he's gotten in the game, attacking the basket.
Good sportsmanship there. Committed the foul, didn't help the big fella up, as if to say, hey, you know, no harm, big fella, but you ticky-tack fouls don't really work with you, man.
We got to make sure they count. And he'll knock down the second free throw. Send it back on the outside to Coates. Now Coates. They'll move it around. Tried to feed it down low. Coates will get it on the outside. And now Rayner. Just over 2 minutes to go. He'll work off the pick. No, he doesn't want the pick. He goes and lays it in with the left hand. Travis Rayner. Left hand layup over the big man. Oh, Rip called the cops. Travis Rayner is hacked hard. But he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Anderson didn't plan on giving that layup up. You mentioned this is his first start with this team, first game with this team. The turnover is one thing. He wasn't letting him score on the other end.
No easy buckets.
Give Action Sports Academy credit because they didn't just rely solely on jacking a bunch of threes. When you look at what Lincoln has inside, they've had Salvo knock down a couple, but they haven't become trigger happy from the three-point line. Instead, they moved the ball around and done a good job of driving and kicking, and guys knowing when to attack the basket at the right time, just like we saw in this play that created the free throw line opportunity.
Second free throw. It'll rattle around and fall in there. Splits the free throws. Oh, got a touch foul on Coates. Both teams in the bonus will be shooting 1-1 for the next 1 minute and 45 seconds. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good.
Outside of that missed free throw, Jones, not a lot to be able to critique him on so far in this first half. He's played well.
Second free throw will fall. Kenneth Savo got fouled, and he'll go to the line wearing the bonus. He's shooting a 1-and-1. Savo knocks down the first one. Savo lines up and knocks down the second free throw. Kenneth Savo has 10 on the night. On the afternoon, I'm sorry. Jones will push it up court. Jones drops it off to the big man, and he puts it in for 2 points. Moulay Sissoko. Did he get the timeout in time? No, they're going to give him a foul.
Now, I won't call that a bailout call because it was obviously a foul, but you got to be a little stronger with the ball as you see that Jones dime drop. The big fella, the most important part with the finish.
Jones dropped it off right on time. What an assist by Marion Jones.
Jones averages per match preps right around 7 assists per game to go along with his 19 points and 6 boards. So he's a guy can score it, can get the ball to others, but can also rebound well from the guard position.
Second free throw fall. Jones will pull up inside the three-point line, no good. Rebound brought down by Dennis. They'll get it to Coates, now Coates. Terrence Coates, he'll send it across court. Trying to get it down low, he's double teamed. He's blocked from behind, that wasn't gonna work. Waiting on the pick, doesn't need it, goes the other way. Kicks it back out to Jones. Now Jones launches, no good. Rebound brought down, put up and give him 2 points. Zondrick Garrett. Give it across to Raynar. Raynar in the corner to Coates. Coates, no good. Jones with the drop off underneath, no good. Garrett with the rebound. Now Garrett to kick it back out. Damian Ball wants to set this offense up 15 seconds ago. Doesn't want to rush anything. And they're going to call charge. He threw that shoulder. Zondrick Garrett lowered that shoulder, and they're going to call charge every time.
Good hustle there by Coates. Make sure he beat him to the spot there along that baseline.
And it'll go back the other way. They're going to call offensive foul on Kenneth Savo.
We've seen Savo be in positions that are most productive for ASA when he's able to just kind of float around that perimeter and be ready to knock down shots. Has a good mid-range game as well, but the few times we've seen him put it on the floor and try to attack, he's over-penetrated to where he either walks right into a blocked shot or there gets called for the charge. He's got too good of a mid-range and a floater game to try to drive that down deep with guys waiting on him.
Yes, sir. 3.2 seconds left. Score 36-27, 36-27.
You almost pulled a reverse, or well, actually a true Buffalo Wild Wings there. We got 3.2. You almost took us to 3 minutes to extend the game a little bit.
Nothing wrong with a little bit more basketball. All right, it'll be full court man, full court pressure. Trying to chew off these last 3 seconds. And they'll get it, and he'll launch it. Oh, no good, and we'll go into the half. The score, 36-27, 36-27. We're here at the Peach State Showdown on SUV TV.
Introducing Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's Sports Motion Analysis, powered by Dartfish, giving parents and young athletes frame-by-frame feedback on how to minimize injury and maximize performance. Upload your videos, visit our clinic, or let our specialists come to you. No matter the sport you play, Children's helps young athletes take their game to the next level.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people.
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast.
Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My dogs will be the best in 4 years.
All right, we're here at the third quarter of the Peach State Showdown. We got Lincoln Academy taking on Action Sports Academy. We're here at Discovery High School in Lawrenceville, Georgia. We're still in Lawrenceville. Lincoln will turn it over, helter-skelter. Okay, Savo will come out with it, and he'll get it up to Arrington. Now Arrington crosses over to the middle of the lane. Pump fake. Jumper, Raynard, no good. Rebound brought down and going the other way, Damian Bow. Bow sends it over to Jones. Jones will work it down to Sissoko. Sissoko working in the paint, gives it back to Jones. Sends it back, good ball movement, send it back to Bow. Over to Jones in the corner. Jones for three, Marion Jones.
Basketball Jones, another triple, man.
That's his 10th point on the night. I'll give a shout out to everybody out there listening, out there in the internet world, watching. Heard we had some people in the UK watching us. We had a couple of fans in Alaska. Wide open out here watching SUV TV, watching some good basketball.
I'm thinking Savo brought some of these Alaskan temperatures with him, man, with the way it's been in Atlanta lately.
I'm telling you, that's one thing we don't need is doggone cold weather. My goodness, it's cold in Atlanta. I'm not used to it. Send it back in the corner to Savo, and it'll go out of bounds. For all those out there listening, man, be sure to tweet us, man. Let us know you're listening, man. Tweet us at SUVTV, SUVTV, or you can tweet me at Slider Sports Guy. Either one. Tweet us, let us know you're out there listening or watching.
That was an unfortunate turnover there for Action Sports Academy. When you have Savo wide open in the corner, if you can get it to him, it's probably money.
Foul on the backside. Looks like Ibrahim Shabazz wrapped the hand around the offensive player. Yeah, Savo's too good of a shooter to be left open in the corner. Those are passes you wish you could get back. Send it back to Jones. Jones. A lot of bumping going on down there in the paint. They're going to call that on Kyle Dennis. They're going to call a foul on Kyle Dennis. He has a load down there. He's guarding Moulay Sissoko.
And he's out there by the elbow getting called for that foul because it's too late to start working on him when he's already halfway down the paint.
Exactly. Turnover, it'll go the other way. Action Sports will push it up, stop, pop, no. It hands it back to Savo. Now they'll get everything back. Ahmad Arrington sends it over to Savo. Savo drops it off on the inside. Layup good. Kyle Dennis. Kyle Dennis for two. Oh, I thought he traveled. Send it back to Jones. Now Jones. Jones being guarded by Raynard. Jones doesn't need the pick. Sends it back over the top. Trying to work it down low to Sissoko. He's fouled. I like Sissoko. He's trying to develop some good post moves down there. You can see him working on him, trying to set him up.
About Action Sports Academy has really responded to the challenge of being able to guard him inside. Not intimidated by any means.
The face-up jumper shoots it long. Coates will get the rebound. And now Arrington will push it up court.
And, you talk about teams not being intimidated, and you would think that that's just guaranteed. True competitors, that's never going to be the case. But I remember that game, I believe it was Eagles Landing versus Green Forest. Well, we won't mention the specific dynamics, but we saw a player that really shied away from the contact and the tenacity of another player on the interior. So, even though players and teams are never supposed to be intimidated and always go after the W, sometimes it's not always the case.
Coates in and out, doesn't get the fall. Yeah, you cannot run away from competition. You got to always be ready for it. They just throw it down for two hands. Orano Sissoko. He's not running away from the basket at all on that two-hand dunk. Send it in the corner to Coates. Now they'll bring it back up top. Rayner will set up the offense. Rayner will work off the pick. Kicks it out in the corner to Savo. Savo, no good. Sends it back in the corner to Jurang. Jurang, no good. Savo in the corner. Savo can't buy a basket in the third quarter. He'll get that rebound, though.
And with Sabo, he's just got to keep shooting. He's a player that's always going to make it more than he misses, and it's not like he's taking bad shots. They haven't fallen for him, but he's got to keep shooting them.
Stop, pops the long three ball, no good off the back of the rim. Jones gets the rebound. Jones with the outlet to Sissoko. Sissoko throws it down with the power of one hand. Tomahawk on the break. Harano Sissoko.
Let's take a look at that replay. Another nice pass ahead by Jones. Really hit him in stride so he didn't have to slow down, and he takes it from there with the jam.
Look at him, caught it in perfect stride, too, and just went up and threw it down with the one-hand hammer.
Guess we know the answer on whether he's Team Jam or Jelly Fam. he is definitely Jam.
Definitely Team Jam. Free throw's good, and he finishes off the three-point play. Shout out to Deidre Henry, watching all the way from Alaska. Terrence Coates. Terrence is the guy who brought that cold weather from Alaska.
Young Coates.
You do know in the Atlanta area right now, here's a fact. It is colder in Atlanta today. Well, yesterday is colder in Atlanta than it was in Alaska. That is your weird weather fact brought to you from Slider Sports Guy.
Yeah, that's a great fact. And thing about it is, I'm not surprised, man, with the way it feels out there.
The easy layup for two, George Davey. Two minutes, 50 seconds to go. Davey picked up the charge. Davey scoring buckets, and then he'll come back and get the charge.
It's a nice little sequence there. You're down 15 now, Action Sports Academy. Can you get this thing under 10 points going into the fourth quarter?
46-31. Lincoln on top of Action. They'll get it in the corner. Pauses, doesn't go, rebound. It'll stay here, it'll be Action ball. Oh, ripped from back on the backside. Nobody called out Wolf. Going down the lane, the left-hand layup, he's fouled. Davey with the good foul. And they'll send the shooter to the line. Zondrick Garrett will go to the line and shoot two.
Nice job of getting to the floor there. Didn't waste any time making sure you got after that one. Get another trip to the free throw line.
First free throw, good. Second free throw, bottom of the net. 17-point lead for Lincoln Academy. Bad pass, intercepted. And they called the offensive foul. They called the offensive foul. It looks like they called it on Zondrick Garrett. He tried to clear out a path for his teammate to go hard to the basket.
Coach Lippman not happy with the call. Haven't seen him really say much about the officials this entire contest. Maybe he has a legitimate gripe there on that one.
Action Sports trying to beat the press. They'll send it on the backside to Coach. Pull up, jumper, bottom of the net. Jalen Roper
Good bucket there for Roper. Didn't know he had the mid-range in the arsenal.
Roper has 8 points on the night. 3 ball from the wing. Bottom of the net, Isaiah Turner. Now Coates will have it. Coates bounce pass to Davy. Davy can't make it fall. And Sissoko doing a nice job of just altering the shot. And Coates will pick up the foul on the reach in.
Take a look at that mid-range there by Roper, and that's hand in face, good defense, better offense. The mid-range splash from Roper.
The lost art, the mid-range jumper.
Love seeing it.
Nice bounce pass from Martinez, and he'll be fouled. Garrett will go to the line, and Garrett will shoot 2.
Shout out to the contest there, and that foul there for Action Sports Academy, number 22, Ibrahim Shabazz. He's given up about 4 or 5 inches there, or refused to give up that bucket.
Not at all. And you know, it's one thing, though, you can't. Sometimes you don't have the height to match that player you're guarding, but you can't teach heart. You know, gotta have heart to play this game.
That ability to have that fight, and also, you know, that athletic ability helps a lot. You know, you liken it to a guy like a D Wade on the pro level. With all the scoring that he's done, I don't think people are asleep on it, but I just always appreciate his ability to block shots there in that guard spot. And it's just all heart as well as being able to use that athletic ability too. That goes a long way.
Yes, sir. Speaking of D-Wade, you know, an unselfish pro. He decided to take the bench a little bit when IT came back for Cleveland. So a lot of things, a lot of small things that make you a great player. You know, everybody can be the guy who shoots 30 times a game, but sometimes you got to understand your role. And sometimes it's the best thing for you is not to start the game. All depends on who's finishing the game. That's what really matters.
Yep, I think it's, you know, he's been making adjustments ever since, you know, they brought the Big Three down to Miami for those championship runs that they had. You know, he had to make an adjustment then. So as once he became an elder statesman in the league, had his first ring or two, just can appreciate how as time went on, he sacrificed for the betterment of the team there in Miami, and is also doing it obviously there in Cleveland.
Like, you can never really feel bad for D-Wade anyway. You know, he married Gabrielle Union, so life can't be too horrible for that guy.
Yeah, kudos out to him. He didn't marry my wife, so I still kind of feel sorry for him a little bit. But good stuff.
Did he save it? Yeah, he saved it. No, referee said he didn't get it. Called the foot on the line. 1:22 to go.
By the way, Sly, we gotta save that time marker, man. I need a few brownie points for that last little segue I had.
Hey, I'm telling you, hey, there you go.
Gotta talk to IT, make sure we timestamp that last one.
Hard to the basket and lay in 2 points. Travis Reynaud.
Good strong drive there. Haven't heard a ton from him this contest, but each time he's attacked and went to the rack, he's went there with a mission. A trip to the free throw line, on the other trip there, he gets the score.
Shout out Dominique Henry, watching her brother, Terrence Coates. You know, Terrence got a fan club going on over here, man. A lot of people in the great beyond. What do they call Arkansas? Frontier? What's Arkansas? What's the nickname for Arkansas?
I'm sure some of our viewers tuning in will be able to kind of hip us to that. I hear Frontier thrown out a lot. Trying to think, man. I used to be great with all of my state nicknames, but Alaska is
hey,
can't think of it right now.
The one thing I do know, Slider Sports Guy random trivia, that no ma'am or Noam used to be the capital. 3 ball over there from Jalen Roper, but Noam used to be the capital of Alaska.
Before Anchorage. I thought Anchorage was always it.
Nome.
Or is it Winona?
It was Nome.
And now it's Winona.
I don't know what the capital is now. I just know one time the teacher asked me what was the capital. Did I know the capital of Alaska? And I said, no, ma'am. And she said, correct.
Oh, man, they couldn't tell you anything that day.
Couldn't tell me anything.
They could not tell you anything in school that day.
My Alaska people, let me know if I'm right. Let me know if that teacher was lying to me. I don't think she was. She was a good lady.
Action Sports Academy just can't seem to get over that hump over the past few minutes on being able to bring that thing down from the high teens, get it closer.
Oh,
to
now that's a foul.
Yeah.
Got a push off right there on Travis Renoir trying to break free.
Now, what I will say about that official there is that he's being consistent. He's called a couple fouls that, might have been a little touchy, but he's doing it on both sides.
Mm-hmm. They'll get it to Martinez. Martinez, shoots it long. They'll get it to Coates. Now Coates will sling it across court to Roper. Roper back to Coates. Had a clock malfunction. They had to get the clock right. Now we got everything right. Just about 20 seconds to go in the quarter. They'll get it to Savo. Savo sends it over to Roper. Roper over to Coates. No, intercepted. 10 seconds to go. Ball tipped around. Jones will have it. Jones slides it in. No good on the layup. And it'll go the other way with 1.3 seconds to go. Isaiah Turner couldn't hit the bunny. Oh, the referee slowed it down. Had to check in with the official. Before you get inbound.
Can't knock Sabo for trying, man, because they were definitely behind the defense.
Coates from half court. No good. And here we are at the end of the third quarter. The score, 55-38. 55-38 at the end of the third quarter.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people.
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast.
Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My dogs will be the best in 4 years.
All right, we're back here live. Start of the fourth quarter here at the Peach State Showdown. I'm Slider Sports Guy, joined by Marcus Burnett. Getting ready for the final quarter action here with Lincoln Academy taking on Action Sports Academy. Shabazz will send it to Coates. Coates has it at the free throw line over to Savo. Savo can't find the range. Jones will get the rebound. Now Jones behind the back. Jones playing with him up top. Jones sends it to Martinez. Martinez goes to the hole. Martinez looking for the foul, not going to get it. Shabazz working. Shabazz up and under. Shabazz lay in for 2.
Nifty finish there by young Shabazz.
Technical foul. We got a technical foul on the coach. Coach must have been whispering sweet nothings in the referee's ear. Pick up that technical foul.
Can Action Sports Academy feed off of that? Get a couple free throws. I think when you look at, they've been able to get at least 3 to 4 good shots on goal with Savo from three-point land here in the second half. He had a good first half. Hasn't had as good of a three-point struggle in the second half, but he's still a shooter, man. So you just got to keep taking those opportunities when they come.
Shooters have to keep on shooting. It's always been my philosophy.
I'm not sure why we're not resuming play yet. Okay.
Had to make sure coach sat down over there. You got that technical foul. Get the tech, coach has to sit down for the rest of the game. The layup, no good. He'll be fouled and go to the line. Ibrahim Shabazz attacking the basket.
Like what we're seeing from Shabazz, mentioned his ability to jump when he fouled one of the Lincoln players on an above the rim attempt a few minutes ago, and he's been able to show that leaping ability on the offensive end here the past couple possessions.
Shabazz at the line. First free throw does not fall.
Your ASA gotta have those. They add up, man. You don't want to get into a position where you have Sabo hit a few 3 balls and you still come up short because you didn't take advantage of free throws.
12-point ball game, 55-43. Lincoln Academy on top of Action Sports. Oh, nice crossover to the hole. Oh, he threw it down. Isaiah Turner came out of nowhere and threw that down off the crossover.
That's exactly what he did. Wasn't expecting that one. Thought a good finish was coming. Turner turned that wrist over.
Isaiah caught me sleeping on that one. My goodness, Isaiah Turner.
Your thoughts, I always got to get your thoughts. Your thoughts on the respect level of that one.
That was a medium amount of respect for the rim.
Medium amount of respect for the rim, just a little bit.
It wasn't a total lack of respect. He didn't get it clean. But it was still impressive, though, to hit him with the crossover and go to the lane and throw it down.
So you look up, man, and it's a 14-point game. Lincoln Prep has been able to keep the deficit at around 17 to 18 points here for the majority of this second half. Pulling to as close as 14. This is could be a pivotal point here for Action Sports Academy if they can add a couple more buckets.
Big time point in the game right here for Action Sports. You know, add a couple of those open looks they've been getting. Like you said earlier, Sabo's been getting some open looks at the 3, but you got to make 1 or 2 stops. You got to make some stops.
Got to sandwich it with stops. Even in the Douglas County versus Langston Hughes game we broadcasted last night, as hard as they fought all game, it was very tough for them to get a sequence where they got the points and then they came back and got the stops necessary to really equate it to a run. Action Sports Academy kind of dealing with that same dynamic here, but they're seeing some headway as we get ready to resume play.
All right, here we go. Action Sports will have it, and they'll take it out. Rayner will have it in the backcourt. Travis will send it over to Shabazz. Shabazz wants to set his offense up. Now Coates will have it. Coates handling it on the outside. Coates crossing over. Coates sends it over to Davey. Davey over to Savo. Savo goes in the lane. Savo left hand lay in, no good. Savo gets the rebound out of all of that. Davey, he'll kick it out to Coates. Coates for the 3. Coates. Terrence Coates knocks down the 3 ball.
Huge 3 there from Coates.
And on the other end, a two-hand flush from Harana Sissoko. Harana Sissoko throws it down. Now Coates has it on the wing. Coates a step back into the three. Now they're pushing it up court. Lincoln Academy is going with it. Damian tried to throw the alley, didn't get it. They'll kick it back out to Jones. Jones travel. Jones took the travel step.
So even though they gave up that dunk on the fast break, Coates at 3 still gave them a little bit of an edge. Closer to closing this gap, just down 13 now.
Send it back over to Savo. Now Savo tries to get it down low. Working, spin move, up and under, in, 2 points. Kyle Dennis with the post move.
Great footwork there by Dennis.
He throws it to nobody. And they need a timeout bad. The score, 59-48, 59-48. Lincoln Academy on top of Action the Sports Academy. All right, we're back here in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the game. Lincoln Academy up by 11, but Action Sports Academy is working. They'll have the ball. Coates has it on the wing. He gets it to Salvo. Now they'll move it around. Tried to get it down low in the paint. Intercepted, and he fell on top of him, and that's going to be a foul all day, every day. No, he called timeout before he called a foul. Wow, he was just hung on the floor a little bit longer, it would have been a foul.
Wow. And really, I'm not so sure the foul didn't come, but I guess they just gave him a timeout. So I think for Action Sports Academies, you see them turning over there. It's not bad to try to work it into Dennis. He had just made the nice post move, but I think they can use Shabazz a little bit more to kind of stir that drink on the offensive end, because you're seeing Savo have to do more of that proling and driving and kicking. He can do that, but I think with the way he can shoot the ball, you're better off letting Shabazz sort of be that catalyst and free Savo up to be able to get some of those three-point looks, because again, they've gotten good three-point looks for him here in the second half.
Ibrahim Shabazz has been the man who's been penetrating inside the lane.
He's on the bench now, so Coates is another guy that can create shots for others. Will also knock down the triple.
Turner will have it. Now Turner. And they're going to call a foul. Theo Gabriel.
Yes, cutting off the baseline, and then there's making sure that player does not get down the baseline.
I'm telling you, cutting off the baseline and then cutting off the arm of the player. Going to the free throw line. First free throw. Good. Todd Anderson.
It's a good point to be in the game where really any time you can get some minutes is good. But with Anderson, this being his first game, this is a crucial stretch here as they're up 12 and trying to keep this lead where it needs to be in this final 4 minutes.
Going to the hole to lay in. 2 points. Travis Renoir.
Good things have happened when he puts his head down and tries to get to the rack.
Now Jones is a 10-point ball game. Sends it back over. 3-ball. Isaiah Turner, no good. Coates with the rebound. Coates will give it out to Savo. Now Savo. Chance to get it in the single digits. Send it back to Travis Reynoa, he's fouled. And he'll go to the line and he will shoot 2. Chance to make it an 8-point ball game.
So we mentioned Shabazz. He's on the bench right now, but Reynoa can fill that same role as far as being a guy that can attack, either make his own shot or be able to have guys open. He gets a trip to the line, but you see you got Coates in the corner as well as Savo there on the perimeter as well. So they had good options there on that play. He can't get that first free throw to go, though.
And you have to hit your free throws right now. Crucial time.
Must.
In the ball game. Both teams in the bonus. And that's a lane violation.
And keep an eye on this. We talked about Sissoko and the hack of Sissoko becoming a possible tactic for Action Sports Academy. If you can get to a point to where you're down, 6 to 8 points instead of just this 10-point deficit, you can put Coach Lippman in a position where he has to either take Sissoko off the floor or the big fella has to hit free throws. If you can just get within 6 to 8 points.
Ooh, ran into the body. Cal Dennis will pick up the foul. Isaiah Turner will go to the line, and Isaiah shoot 2. But, yeah, like you were saying, if you get it into those mid-single digits right there, and then you just force the big man on the line, and if he blows the free throws, you're right back in this thing. First free throw good, Isaiah Turner.
I wonder how many guys were doing the dap to Phantom teammates prior to Colin Sexton. I bet you do have some guys that were already doing it, but now it just, Sexton made it so popular that it makes you think that anytime you see it now.
And I've been calling basketball a long time, and Sexton's the only guy I've ever seen do it. I've never seen anybody do it. I used to see, who was that, Jermaine O'Neal would dab his forehead. Layup no good. Sissoko with the rebound, and he outletted the ball. Ball to Miles Turner. Oh, and they'll throw it out of bounds. It was Isaiah Turner, not Miles Turner.
Tell you what, just unfortunately, they couldn't get a bucket after that defensive stop. That was a great rebound there by Sissoko. He left no doubt on that rebound.
In the corner to Davies. Davies, no good. Just under 3 minutes to go, working inside the Sissoko, and he'll be fouled. What I do like what Moulay Sissoko is doing, he is trying to position himself underneath that basket, and he is demanding the ball every time he sets up on the block.
He is. That he is. He's not just doing it to go through the motions or because that's what he's supposed to do. He's going down there with an agenda.
He knocks down both free throws. The big man says, I'll hit the free throws when it counts.
Right, I heard that hack of Sissoko stuff.
Savo with the long 3, knocks it down, bam. 3 ball, Kenneth Savo. Turner throws the alley. Moulay Sissoko. Kick it back to Coates. Coates spots up and knocks down the 3. Terrence Coates.
Big sequence for Sabo and Coates. Back-to-back tray balls.
Oh, nice move underneath. Great move. Marion Jones.
Trying to finish this game just how he started. Instant offense.
Sabo, no good. Fought for his rebound, and he'll pick up the foul. And they'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2 in the double bonus. Lincoln Academy will be shooting 2 free throws for the rest of the game. Taj Anderson on the line. He's 1 for 1. 1 for 2. Make that 2 for 3. Free throw good. Throws it up high off the backboard. Savo gets that rebound. Savo off the backboard. The bank is open. Kenneth Savo banks it in for 2. Isaiah Turner. Isaiah turning it up. That's his 5th point in the 4th quarter. 11 on the night for Isaiah. Just under a minute to go. Just under a minute to go. In the passing lane, Myron Jones. Myron throws it down nice and easy for 2 points.
Great steal there, jumped in the passing lane. Sabo was trying to flare out. Jones using that wingspan.
14 points for Myron. Steps into that 3 ball, no good in front of the rim. Action Sports will keep it. Found Dennis on the baseline, lays it up, he's fouled. Kyle Dennis will go to the line. First free throw off the back of the rim. .24 seconds to go, 73-58, 73-58. Second free throw good, we got a timeout. Score 73-58, 59, 23 seconds to go in the ball game. Lincoln Academy on top of Action Sports. We're here at Discovery High School, here at the Peach State Showdown. Lawrenceville, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta. For all our listeners, we're in Lawrenceville, not really Atlanta. Gwinnett County, Georgia.
A lot of talent here in this area. Specifically, this Discovery program is a good one to watch. We had them on SUV TV this season, a cool replay from the Hawks National Classic that we broadcasted back on December 21st to the 23rd. You want to see some good talent there from Discovery. And a lot of talent on this Lincoln Prep squad, man. When you look at Jones and the Sissoko brothers, Ball, even to Turner. And that's not even an exhaustive list.
Foul on the play. Angelo Stewart will go to the line. Stewart will get to shoot 2 free throws. Yeah, a lot of talent in this area. For those of y'all looking around the gym, yes, this gym is brand new. I think this is year number 2, maybe, or year number 3. Might be year number 3 for Discovery High School. Smells like a new gym. Can't even smell the old sweaty socks. Not yet. Second free throw, not good either. Savo kicks it over to Coates, but they're going to call foul. Going to call foul on Stewart. And he's shooting a 1-and-1. Savo has 17 points on the night. Make that 18. Front of the rim, no good. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Action Sports Academy ball. Savo will take it out on the baseline. Send it back up top to Coates. Coates passes in the corner, and they'll turn it over. No, ball will stay down here. They'll get it back to Savo. Now they'll turn it over. With 3 seconds to go, 13-point lead for Lincoln Academy. And they'll inbound it, and the clock will count down. And that'll be your ball game. The score, 73-60. 73-60, Lincoln Academy on top of Action Sports Academy. We're here at the Peach State Showdown on SUV TV. It's been a good one. Make sure that you subscribe to the SUV TV YouTube channel and make sure you follow us on SUV TV. I'm Sylvester Williams. He's Marcus Burnett. Lisa Burnett is our producer. And we'll see you back next time here on the SUV TV network.